Welcome back guys. So a lot of new games were announced at the Summer Game Fest 2023. New details were also shared for the upcoming titles. In this video I'll be covering most of them. First we have a new Prince of Persia game, The Lost Crown. It's a 2.5D gaming experience. Game is being developed by Ubisoft. It will be released on January 18, 2024. No information was shared regarding Prince of Persia Remake. An extended gameplay video of Mortal Kombat Part 1 was shared. This video is available on YouTube. The gameplay showed fights with Kung Lao, Sub-Zero, Johnny Cage, Scorpion, Raiden and more. The creator of the game took the stage to give more details about the cameo fighters. The video is age restricted. We all know how violent Mortal Kombat is. Exoprimal announces its first crossover with Street Fighter Part 6, which will be available this fall. Dead by Daylight. A new trailer for the actor Nicolas Cage in the game was presented. Nicolas Cage himself talked about his crazy presentation. There he is. A new trailer for the Netflix adaptation of Witcher with Henry Cavill was presented. Its season 3 will premiere on 21st June this year. As far as I know, this is the last time we see Henry Cavill playing the role of Geralt of Rivia in this series. Path of Exile Part 2. After years of development, we finally have some gameplay from Path of Exile Part 2, a dungeon crawler. More information will be released on July 28th. Next we have Witchfire. The dark and magical shooter will be available in early access on September 30th. Crossfire Sierra Squad. This game was first presented at the PlayStation Showcase. Another look at this shooter for PlayStation VR 2. Game will be released in August 2023. The VR space is heating up. I'm pretty sure you must have seen Apple's presentation of their mixed reality headset Vision Pro. It is powered by a dual chip system. M2 processor does the heavy lifting. There is another processor that handles the information from the sensors. It's basically a spatial computer. You don't need to connect it to any mobile phone or PC in order to use it. This is why a lot of people are hyping it to be something never seen before. For example, in order to use PlayStation VR 2, we need to connect it to PlayStation 5 itself. You cannot use it as an independent entity. Then we have Remnant Part 2. Video is age restricted, very violent. A third-person shooter inspired by Souls-like genre with big explosions and action, coming out on July 25th. Then we have Sonic Superstars. Sonic is back with a 2D game that features a new look, co-op mode and new abilities. It will arrive in the fall 2023. Honkai Star Rail. It will be coming to PlayStation 5 in the last quarter of this year. Lies of P, Souls-like game. The trailer for this Pinocchio-inspired spiritual title showed us a bit of the story and its unique visual style. It also gave us a release date of September 19 this year, and the demo is already available for PlayStation, Xbox and PC. I have already downloaded the demo on my Steam Deck. Its size is around 23 GB. We'll be showing you the gameplay. Looking forward to this game. I'm a big fan of Souls-like genre. Sandland, inspired by the work of Akira Toriyama, creator of Dragon Ball. We have the debut of a new game inspired by this manga and the upcoming movie Sandland. Title will be released for PlayStation, Xbox and PC consoles. Throne and Liberty. NCSoft and Amazon Games present this MMORPG that has already opened its subscription for technical testing. Amazon is going after MMORPG games. War Heaven. Next one presented a trailer of its sword fighting game, which will be released this fall. This character reminds me of Melania, the Blade of Nicolas. The animal pushing game Party Animals will be released on September 20. Alan Wake Part 2. There's Sam Lake. In case you did not know, Sam Lake's face was used as the face of Max Payne in Max Payne 1. Whenever I see him, he always reminds me of Max Payne. Max Payne was developed by Remedy after all. He talked about Alan Wake Part 2, its world and characters. In this story, the FBI is investigating a murder where things happen that are related to the story of a writer whose initials are AW. A short gameplay video was shown with the Saga, FBI agent, facing the supernatural. Then we have Warhammer Space Marine. First gameplay of the cooperative mode of this title was presented, revealing that it will arrive in the winter of this year. Yes, Your Grace. With a pixel 2D look comes this medieval title in which we control a king both at court and in battle. Then we have John Carpenter's Toxic Commando. Oh my god, look at that face. I have no idea about this game, but we will be playing as one of the Toxic Commandos. Then we have Baldur's Gate Part 3. I have played Divinity Original Sin games. I'm a big fan of them. This game was in early access for a very long time. It finally leaves early access and will be released on August 31st. It's a big one. New art and gameplay from Marvel Spiderman 2 was presented, confirming new villains and that this Venom is not Eddie Brock and wants to tell a new story. They also talked about how the symbiote will change the gameplay in the game. It is confirmed that the game map is growing and now includes Manhattan, Queens and Brooklyn as part of the map. Big surprise is that Marvel Spider-Man 2 will be released on October 20, 2023. Release date has been confirmed. Then we have Palworld. It's a Pokemon-like RPG but with weapons. Early access will be available in January 2024. Then we have The Lord of the Rings Return to Moria. Title focused on the dwarves of Middle-earth and the recapture of one of their most important cities, Moria. The title will arrive in the fall of this year. Next we have Final Fantasy Part 7 Ever Crisis. The spin-off of Final Fantasy 7, this time focused on Sephiroth, will come to mobile devices. The pre-registration is already available and the closed beta for Android will be from June 8 to 28. I will be covering it on my different mobile devices. Next we have Banishers, Ghost of New Eden. This supernatural looking action title will be available later this year. Next we have Like a Dragon Gaiden, the man who erased his name. With a new trailer, we return to the world of Yakuza with the man formerly known as Kazuma Kiryu. Under the Waves, it's a game that takes us to the underwater depths. The first trailer for Season 4 of Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 was presented. It will arrive in the game next week on June 14. Then we have Fae Farm. This farming sim shows off its new trailer as well as the announcement that it will be coming to PC and Nintendo Switch on 8 September. Marvel Snap. Ben Brode took the stage to talk about the biggest update to the game and announced Conquest, the new game mode for Marvel Snap. Twisted Metal, guys, this is interesting. There was a sneak preview of Sweet Tooth's character for the upcoming live action series to be released by Peacock. Sweet Tooth character is played by none other than Samoa Joe. He's a WWE wrestler. I'm actually a fan of him. Looking forward to this series. Next up we have Lies Fanga. I'm not sure if I pronounced it correctly. It's an isometric hack and slash game that will allow us to create doubles of our own character as well as manipulate time to face waves of enemies. This indie game will arrive in 2023. Then we have Immortals of Avium. A new trailer for the game was shared. Next we have Fortnite Chapter 4 Season 3. New season for the game has arrived, and in case there was any doubt, the presence of Optimus Prime has already been confirmed for the season. Last but not least, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Summer Game Fest ended with a glimpse of this game. Beyond the big surprise and a glimpse of the story, it will arrive on 2 discs in early 2024 for PlayStation 5. No gameplay of Death Stranding Part 2, Armored Core Part 6 and the upcoming DLC of Elden Ring was shared. Now I'll be talking about Cyberpunk 2077's upcoming DLC, Phantom Liberty. It looks to add more of what we love to the game. Phantom Liberty not only brings a new story, missions, characters, skills, weapons and tech, but also a totally new area to Night City called the Pacifica Combat Zone. It seems its price has been leaked. This is the game's listing on GOG, CD Projekt Red's own online store. Price is quoted at €30. Take this information with a grain of salt. Moving on to the last topic, the reveal trailers for Persona 3 Remake and Persona 5 Tactica have been leaked by none other than Atlas themselves. Yes, you heard it right. They uploaded these videos by mistake. These trailers were most probably meant to be revealed during Xbox Showcase that takes place tomorrow. Atlas took down these posts after an hour, but by that time, people had already recorded these trailers. They have already re-uploaded them. Due to legal reasons, I can't play them. Persona 3 Remake uses a third-person perspective and includes direct exploration of the main city. The version of Persona 3 looks much closer to Persona 5 in its menus and social scenes. The combat looks much closer to the original version of Persona 3, with the party members surrounding the enemy shadows in a 3D space. Persona 5 Tactica is another spin-off of Persona 5. It features a much more cartoonish look, With the characters looking like chibi versions of themselves, the game is a strategy RPG with gameplay similar to Fire Emblem. That's it guys. I'll end the video here. I hope you found it useful. Thanks for watching and have a nice day.